Yo, what's good, YouTube? Your boy Kurt with Buffer Fitness Lifestyle again. Listen, I just did a video about, scheduling and, making sure that you schedule out your time appropriately and incorporate all the things you're trying to accomplish, in terms of wealth building and fitness, right? One thing that I wanted to mention to y'all that I think is going to be helpful, as we are all on our different journeys and we're trying to maximize on, information and opportunities to better ourselves and, achieve success, right? Is you want to make sure that when you're prioritizing your time and your efforts, like, you maximize on all opportunities out there for you to become successful. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got a meeting tomorrow, a phone call tomorrow. I do a call once a week with my tax advisor, my accountant for my business, right? And I make an investment every month, you know what I'm saying, to be able to have that service to teach me to be able to, put everything in my QuickBooks, my accounting purposes for my business. And I'm going to tell y'all, if you're not as efficient in certain things, you jump out the window, you start a business, you're getting clients and all that other stuff, but it's okay if you don't know everything. Don't get it twisted. Like, not everybody know everything. You don't need to know everything to become successful, but what you do need to do is take advantage of opportunities that's going to help and teach you and help organize yourself. Like, like with my business, once a month I sit with this tax professional for about 40 minutes and go over and review to make sure that I'm recording all my all my finances appropriately and accurately for my business. And those are investments that I think that you should be aware of and you should utilize as opportunities that you can help your potential grow. So that's one thing that I wanted to say, that I think that definitely you should take advantage if you are starting, especially if you're starting your own business, you know what I'm saying, and becoming an entrepreneur. The second thing I think that is going to impact you successfully is the use of social media. Look, listen, I just got on this social media wave, now that I started a YouTube channel and stuff like that, and I will tell you, like, social media, the opportunities to be an entrepreneur, it's almost like anybody could be an entrepreneur now that we have social media. Back in the days when it came to marketing, you actually had to pay someone to market you, market your brand, market your product. Now, with social media, you could do everything yourself. Everything travels so fast on social media. It's almost no excuse to not be able to start your own business in whatever, in something. It don't even got to be, extravagant. Like, what this whole pandemic thing taught me is, when people are under pressure and people livelihood is at stake, they come up with creative ways to be able to make money to provide for themselves and their family. Like, the amount of people that was selling masks and face coverings and stuff like that and selling it and making money and producing good quality, to me that was so profound, because it's like, anybody could be an entrepreneur if you put your mind to it. You know what I'm saying? And get out of the 9-to-5 rat race. Don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with a 9-to-5. I got a 9-to-5. But I would say it like this. I want to become rich. I ain't gonna hold you. I want to become rich. You know what I'm saying? And I want to build wealth for my two boys. And, when I pass on, I have a legacy and something to pass on to them that they can continue to build for their sons and their grandkids, right? And when I think about the structure and the path and the way successful wealth, you can never be rich being like a police officer. But if that police officer started his own security company, or started his own, security service or whatever, that person could become wealthy and put himself in a better financial position. So that entrepreneurial spirit with the emergence of social media, it's almost like there's no excuse not even to go that route, even by accident. You know what I'm saying? The third thing that I wanted to just share, with, especially for opportunities for you to, become successful, is that you got to schedule your time and ignore people who are not putting positive energy out there. Sometimes you're going to have to go into isolation and speak to the universe and allow the universe to talk to you. The universe, God, Jehovah, you know, whoever you pray to. Sometimes you got to, in your solitude of silence and not being around people, you know, you got to allow them to talk and listen to you to guide you through this life journey. Because, you know, if you don't, you're gonna still have this mentality and have this force field and energy around you that's not gonna push you to your full potential. You know what I'm saying? So allow the universe to talk to you. And sometimes you gotta be in solitude. Sometimes, yo, don't worry about the club. You know, don't worry about you know, hanging out. Sometimes you gotta focus on your mission and purpose. And sometimes you gotta be, you know, isolated for 6 months to achieve the success you're trying to achieve. You know what I'm saying? And that's only gonna be helpful and beneficial for you, you know, in the long run moving forward, for you to have the ability to, you know, talk to the universe and be isolated and alone sometimes. Like, I take a lot of time to myself because I won't be able to accomplish the things I want to accomplish if I just have a whole bunch of people around me telling them what I'm trying to do. Everybody's negative and stuff. Sometimes you just got to pop up with, yo, you know, damn, you lost 80 pounds. Or damn, like you got another degree. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, in your isolation sometimes, and you allow the universe to talk to you, you'll find that, you know, you'll find the answers that you're seeking and looking for as you're going through your journey in life. You know what I'm saying? And the last thing I wanted to mention is, you know, make sure that you're reading. Make sure that you are reading books and educating yourself. Not only for the educational purpose, but the benefit to reading is you allowing yourself the ability to not only gain the knowledge necessary, but to learn the experiences of other people through writing, right? Of how they did things and what are some of the obstacles that they had to overachieve or how to achieve. You know, I'm disciplining myself every month to read a new book. Starting this month, you know, my birthday is next week, so I'm trying to buy my first, not my first book, but I'm buying as I'm you know, mentally disciplining myself for a future. I told myself starting the month of July, I'm going to read a new book every month and complete the book within that month, starting on my birthday. So that's one of the commitments and things like that I'm doing for myself, for my own personal well-being, my own personal journey. But make sure you read it. Make sure you educate yourself. Make sure you stay connected with the world and what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck if you're reading history, romance, thriller novels. Make sure that you're reading and expanding. But make sure in that reading, you're expanding your lexicon to open your mind to other things. Because that's going to help you in the long run. You know what I'm saying? You know, use social media, read books, schedule your time. This is all going to help you in the process. Look, listen, I'm about to go home, work out. So let's get fit. Let's gain wealth. Let's improve our lifestyle. Holla at your boy.